Okay, now it's time to learn how to trail brake. The most effective and safest way, the best way to do this, is going to be through our Ride University trail braking drill. Now, we've already discussed a braking drill in our previous course in Braking 1, and what we need for this Braking 2 drill, this trail braking drill, is the same setup. We need to have that good place that we can have to get our motorcycles up to about 40 miles an hour and have enough room, enough space that we're not going to have any hard objects we can impact. The surface should also be pretty smooth. It's even more important here in this drill because we're going to be adding some lean angle. Once you've got your drill area set up like the diagram, or you're at a Ride University event, it's time to jump into our drill. Now we want to get our motorcycles up to about 40 miles an hour, heading towards our drill area, and then the first thing we want to do is pull in the clutch, just like before. We want to disconnect our engines from everything else. We want to just feel our front brake in this instance. And we apply our front brake initial to maximum, and maximum is only our maximum that we'll use in this drill. It's not 100% of our front tire traction by any means, just enough to get those front forks to move again. And we're coming into our drill now. We've got our brakes on. Now we're going to add some lean angle. But when we do, we're going to be simultaneously releasing the brake pressure in step with our addition of lean angle. Now another important thing to remember here is body position is a huge thing for this. If your body position isn't correct, if you don't have all the components built and primarily the inside structure with your knee and your foot, you're not going to be able to take the weight off the handlebars and let the motorcycle turn. You're going to be fighting it. You're going to struggle to hold the brake pressure. You may have some movement, some feedback from the front end. So body position is so important for this drill. That's why we make it a prerequisite for this course, because you can't really execute the drill with poor body position. So now that we're really in the middle of our drill, we've got our body position deployed, we've got lean angle, we've got our brakes, we only need to use about 50% of lean angle, and really at this point 50% of our brake pressure, or less even, to feel what's going to happen next. Our motorcycles are going to start to really close the radius, really tighten up the line that we're on, due to the concept of speed equals radius. This is the ultimate form of speed equals radius at work. What's going to probably happen is you're going to over-rotate. You're going to turn more than you would really need to. If you're on a racetrack with us at the Ride University, you'll be headed probably towards the grass. Our line really doesn't matter for this particular drill. If you're in your drill area, you may be curling back towards kind of where you started, as you can see in the diagram shown here. And that's okay. That's what we want to feel. That's the efficiency in turning that we're creating with our front brakes. Also shown in our diagram here is where we're actually going to come to a complete stop during this drill. What that's going to do is cause our radius to tighten all the way up to the point that we have to stand up the bike and then come to a complete, smooth, and controlled stop. So, repetition is huge on this drill. The more you can do it, the more you can practice it, the more you can feel the fundamental components at work of that speed equals radius and what you're capable of with your front brake lever. That's going to be something that's going to pay you dividends for your entire riding careers. This is the drill that gets us comfortable with trail braking so that we can take it onto the racetrack and experience it every time we ride at our track days. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to take this skill out onto the racetrack. We won't be pulling in our clutches like we do for the drill. That's for the drill only, so we really want to mention that. And we'll see you in the next lesson. We'll figure out how to get this rolling for us on the track.